Me too.
Things are worse than we feared. The assassins found a way to make the precursor boss work. They're already preparing an expedition.
Then we must stop them.
Hope controls hundreds of men. The authorities are doing sod all.
What if we were to impersonate her men? We could commit a crime so big, they couldn't ignore those damn brigands anymore.
Sounds like an excellent plan, sir. Make it so. I will find out where the assassins are.
Is it just me, or did the boss tell us to make trouble?
Do it where you can, Shay. Get him, Shay.
I think we're being followed. You're right. Let's move.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Come on! I'm too young to die! Hurry, you fool! Or we're both dead men!
Don't we make a disgraceful pair of crooks?
No. I make this look good. So what's the target?
The military pit. We'll have to hurry. A regiment is already on its way to the fort when the coins attack.
Great. And I suppose you have a plan.
The fort holds many prisoners. Get in and hoist the king's colors. When you do, I'll free them.
You're going to free a bunch of criminals working with the assassins.
Well, we have to turn the army against them, don't we? Remember, you raise the flag and I'll raise hell.
It's our duty to keep it up.
For the glory of His Majesty the King. You! Let me out! You get back here! You there! Stop right now!
Steady me sights.
Alarm! Alarm!
That's why Franklin Max doesn't even talk about this Spotify deal that was secretly and under the table put in for Platinum Max in order for the face collected to benefit and Max not see any money behind it. This conversation about brand deals came up, and for those that don't know, this is where the management companies get a lot of their dollars and cents. That's where they take the 15, 20, 30, 40% 90% of the time. When Playboy Max had his room decorated, all of a sudden there was a big Spy Fire logo in the background. Not actually because the young kids and think it's cool and official, but I know that that's not cool and official. Like what happens is ultimately once these things get clipped up and repurposed in a package, that's an ad that goes across TikTok 40,000 times, not just by the creator himself, but by all the clip pages, if somebody has to pay for that perpetual ad, that means somebody has to, make bank off that perpetual ad. But Max wasn't making the bank. It seems that FaZe Banks was making the bank. And it wasn't moving. That's cool. What the fuck? So he take it down? There's somebody identity without letting him go. If Max ends up leaving FaZe, he really doesn't like things. He got to deal with why they dropped FaZe and gave it to Max. Guess how much this was for? $400 million for 5 months. Take it off the nigga. Take it off the nigga. Yeah. So this makes sense. The Lakers working together, and the Lakers see all of like all the culture for these. I think those are this is where it really gets stuff. That sponsor game and ad game is where like a lot of dollars and stuff lies. And once these management companies start to come in, that's where they seem to reap their benefits for the Lakers. So you notice that there's a shift in the types of sponsorships that these brands or entities or content creators can bring in, and that's due to the vested interest of these management companies. That's not just saying, so FaZe swag, we talked about how the ads and sponsors just switched up. One day they were getting things like Payers contracts from Porsche, McDonald's, Xfinity. The next thing they go, you get these local deals, and they the boys are ahead of everything. They're back-to-back boys of the year. Fucking teammates, everybody in FaZe averaging 10, 20K. Well, all the boys are averaging 10, 20K viewers. And like the best sponsor thing we can grab was Full Local. It would make sense. I was sitting there thinking like some social media is like, especially with now, the best we can do is Full Local. They're setting up the page averaging 20K viewers. I should have been on the serial boxes. Yeah, like I'm sitting there like this sometimes. You got Porsche. TK explosives like FaZe, that's FaZe, Ray, this situation. Chasing that money trail is all secrets. That's what you FaZe is majority of the founder of DraftKings and CEO of Hearthstone, the production management company that's over FaZe. It basically verifies the claims in a Bloomberg article about the sustainability of the current FaZe structure.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Ultimately, the deal they were signing is the deal that FaZe members are talking about being paid for 60 weeks. Now, on one end, I get it. It's a business. You want to make some money. On the other end, FaZe Banks, only a year ago, this wasn't about the money. This wasn't about all this other stuff. This was about friends coming together and making friends. Shit, it was bullshit. It's bullshit. We want to get on that little detour is because this will also is a part of that hard scope acquisition of FaZe. That's where it makes. Banks was first out of FaZe by the FaZe campus. So now there's this thing called hard scope. That now is FaZe.
Protect the payroll! Payback, guys! Don't let them get our pay! Get out! There's too many of them! Take back the monsters!
It was FaZe Banks being confused by the same N-word in reference to Playboy Max. The other FaZe members after he left and said, yo, this nigga is stripping, basically. Ways that FaZe Banks were part of the staking of the FaZe. Sorry, so FaZe Banks, some racist slur, just little slurs, which were black men. Calling a black man, calling a black man, criticism. Between all the internet drama, all the people dogging him, making claims that, you're a deceiver, you're a liar, you're all this and the third, his makes was a lot to address when he came back to them. They never guessed what he decided to address and to address in all of it.
That's cool for this word. But I said, first of all, I didn't say this horrible joke. Spoken said anti-racist connotation. I said this word in an emotional response. I said, fuck all the blanks. But there's a mistake that I'm fucking with. Literally, make a child and lost.
See, this is what I hate you, I guess. White men justify the fact that they get to be racist or in a racist way. Yes, you take money, you raise these 60 deals, and you acknowledge the deal. Not any substantial and Max had been talking, him saying the N-word actually wasn't really big, which is crazy to me, and the fact that Max is bringing up all this stuff right now is because he has some sort of ego. He's from the side. He's most painful to admit it. It's hard to take this man serious.
Because it's nothing just been alive, and apparently I'm this fucking awful, terrible guy, a monster. That's how all these issues move forward. As you'll see, I share a conversation. I was on the interview that Max has given me the last evidence. As a matter of fact, not to spoil anything. I've talked about this in almost 5 months, and every other phase number Max is asking for opinions on everything from creative to content to his career.
What on earth happened here?
The prisoners got loose. They had help from outside. There were just too many of them.
Well then, we're going to have to fix that, aren't we? It's about time we took those criminals down.
Work, Jack.
With a little luck, the army will crush those damn brigands.
I make my own luck.
Just I said 100% right yesterday. The streaming range shit is real. They're actors. This opportunity no one cares. Here's what I think I said. It's because it makes the most sense.
Thanks for going along and talking about how Max Constantine is actually still friends with him and actually having these
Right out of our territory.
in his message. I will just have to use some text messages here in a second. I just want you guys to know that he never even addressed any complaints about him owning this and that, being not genuine in this conversation or before the business. It's funny because when we had that live stream exchange, it was so gung-ho and loud to dispel any narrative about, his knowledge about everything, people taking advantage of these guys, the genuineness of the relationship, but all of a sudden, he is amongst the fucking word. It's amazing to me how quiet he is about the actual facts. It's stuff that probably matters more than, Blackboy Max texting you and y'all's feelings and this, that, and the third. Did you take advantage of them facts? Yes or no? Go react. That's all you want to know. I want to circle the block back here on this whole N-word stuff. Because instead of just plainly taking accountability, yeah, I did say that. What's wrong, etc., etc. Banks doubles, equals down on the deflection angle and says, hey, I did say that. You shouldn't actually care about those things. We just would have been brought up. And in fact,
I didn't say this. My son fucking said it. As Mike had said it, the shot rocket, everyone told me to say it. He said it. Liz has admitted to saying it. So why is it not? One of the members of days have said it in the confines of the privacy of the multi-game in the presence of the other black players and videos. And it's really not a problem. It's really a problem now. Because it's been done
yeah. I really do hate the fact that you have these white creators coming here and talking about how it's okay to say the N-word in any way, shape, or fashion. And these guys said it, and those guys said it, and everything just happens. That shit really annoys me. Aiden's whack ass said some comments about it too, and I really can't get much that submissions. Let's face Banks was going after the video to bring a lot of people considering the N-words. He sees Max as that would see the issue. Max regrets some of these situations. He didn't actually care about me. How they fired with each other, etc., etc. He said
So there I was. Carry.
I find it weird. But I do find it very choice that Banks addressed this in this faction. And it's also interesting that he keeps saying, like, yo, these creators keep playing this game, trying to galvanize these people. I can kind of see through this smoke screen there. Obviously, there would be a bunch of black people, commentators, onlookers, fans, etc., that would get upset finding out that white people are saying it. They would also, get upset that there are black people who allow these things. So I believe that Banks is using this as some sort of ammunition to try to turn guns towards the black blood backs. But I'm going to be honest with you, gang, I'm not going to get caught in that smoke screen dance. We can address that later. They spend all this energy exposing the stuff. Man, was going through a mental health crisis. We talked about earlier in this separate video. We spent all that time exposing those text messages to the community of people to their own interpretations in an attempt to prove that y'all were in good stand. And I do this to serve as some sort of PSA to Blackwood Max, maybe the other streamers out there. These people are not your friends. Confiding in them, thinking that they are, is only going to let you back in the face. Because the way this narrative is trying to be painted is the fact that you didn't give a fuck and you made mistakes.
Where is your boss? I'll never tell. She'll kill me.
If you don't tell, he'll kill you.
She's in that big mansion. The one with the gardens.
Shall we go? And in November, I was introduced to a manager where we realized that a lot of the things he told me were lies.
You didn't mention you had a hidden blade.
You thought you were the only one.
Well, yes, I suppose. Where did you get that?
It was donated by the Brotherhood.
I see.
Especially for the brands and sponsorships. Of course, they would be people that didn't mess up their
Our mission was a success. The army should make its move any time now.
We lack the resources in New York to handle these criminals ourselves. With a little luck, we might be rid of them once and for all.
I make my own luck.
Now let us cut off the snakes.
I'll go in and get home myself.
They shot me! Don't let them in! They're shooting back! Reload! Reload! Leave no rescue alive! They're shot! They're shot! They're shot! Ready to take them down? Don't let them in!
Let's not get that twisted. Let's not get that misconstrued. Chance in all the situations. I'm so glad that we're trying to pick up to the fact that we can't. So that's the way to start. Me too. But I'm glad to see the same side together. And we got to next back with the closing argument about him not being clear how this narrative isn't sticking on the place probably because to be honest, it's about the brand, the business, how do we do it?
We have everything we need. Now, Chevalier will be expecting me. Hope?
Bon voyage. About time you showed up.
But I will say this,
Sorry it had to come to this, Shay.
open for that and willing to sit down and have those conversations. I need to know how Faye's banks lives.
You were a fascinating fellow. You have more endurance than I expected, Shay.
This summer, right after tour, I went to headed towards doing
What is this?
it was street. It just, oh, it's man, it would have been so treat like times. We took 12 p.m. so that this time open to this. You should connect some. It's turns out you could just film. We went to the city, just film. It was we're taking away your 70-30 suit if you don't meet these requirements. I've been serving on this site for almost 7 years. Helping it out so much.
Yeah. Nah, all I got is like some spray shit. Nah. Hold on.
So this is what I find to be very funny here is that Twitch apparently is going out and taking away people's sub contracts, right? So they're going away, they retain 70% split on subs. It's unclear wondering what threats in perpetuity. So Twitch is finding its new way to make money, and its new way to make money is by effectively just taking more money away from the streamers. That's it.
Want to hear something? I lost my 70-30 split on Twitch. Yeah, I woke up to an email. Twitch took away my 70-30 original esports contract that I had. Yeah, I don't know why. I have no idea. The 70-30 that I've had since streaming on this one. I love streaming on a platform for 10 years, 12 hours every single day for them to just take something away that I've had since I've been partner. I'm not lying, and I actually hate this one for so many damn Clancy's.
Stop, you!
Mine. I can't see him anymore.
I'm so glad I was the last.
Hey y'all, my name is MC Jin, and I am one of the first Asian Americans to sign a major record deal with a rap label.
What is this?
For anybody that can't really
Knows my heart.
this is made 2000.
I have to move.
Twitch for them. The difference between splits is $1,400 with
That's it.
30.
Moving. Keeps my heart beating.
Don't give him another chance of slipping away. Find him again.
So long.
My Twitch orders of my Twitch dashboard for the first time yesterday, my advertising revenue is down 95%. Let me show you. Let me show you. I don't give a shit. I'm transparent. I'm show you guys. I right? 5 days a week, you're talking about $600-700 a week. You're talking about $2,800 a month, you know, $3,000 a month. I make about $8,000 a month on average, sometimes 9, right? So it's about 40% of my about 50%. I'm averaging $15 in ad revenue. I'm disabling ads. I can't disable all of them. Nobody can. They automatically run. But I'm just going to stop fucking anything I have because I don't know what's going on.
Go get your hopes up. I'll keep up with you.
I got you, boy. We got him.
Try to flee now.
Actually unwatchable. Many ads are on Twitch. That's very easy to figure out ways to. So they've come up with a solution. Everybody, they made a new sponsorship program that basically says, hey, let me play this game. And here's community issue fun stuff. We will also in different stuff. So you have to be playing this game. That would be a streamers directly which business models based on and then ultimately affects audiences, which the streamers business models based on. It makes sense. Streaming is a big issue. Which the dollars have to make sense for somebody building it, or they would be doing something. Because the problems are so massive that they can't go without being slow. Because you have the revenue from the content, there's revenue from the price. There's revenue from the price. This is reducing it's a big game. It's not. Every data set information. It's just live with fake numbers. So it's not slow to track. Anything, everything is happening. It's gonna be ridiculous. Actually, it's not nothing. It's not. They kill the platform. Advertise. Kill the platform completely. Advertise for hours. Something here though. It's I was just sitting there. I was like, I'm frustrated. I'm mad at him for aggressive. Then that led me to think, what if he can't say anything about it? Because what if he can't do anything about it?
I trained you to do this. I expected nothing less.
Then why?
To give William time to leave.
Social media's biggest marketing.
Soon Chevalier will be on his way to the precursor site. He will see you coming.
It's a very short article, but some of the highlights are that lots of finding ways to
Pity.
Twitch doesn't enforce
You have so much potential.
better for advertisers. Also claimed his own body research and found that $180 a week gets you a 750 viewers. He also found that there's no issue in botting if you are a top 500 streamer. And they closed it out by saying if you're not botting, you're actually at a disadvantage. You don't realize how big of a deal this is. basically the equivalent of the biggest music executive or the biggest films that came out. And everybody's buying, everybody's making numbers. If you're not doing it, you're actually that's not some sort of clarification saying that the top content creator is going to do this. If they come into the table to make finals, but it's less about that and more about the precedent being set. And basically understanding that this is fake. All these platforms are built off of boosted and inflated numbers, fake viewers. Just on YouTube, I can say that millions of viewers. Time right here is watching this right now. One hand down their hands, and the other hand on their phone. The full round. So that means that I have a real viewership, a real audience, a real fan base, not one that's artificially inflated by some clippers that are made to fake famous. It's not so bad that even the platforms themselves, whether it be Twitch or Kick, acknowledge the fact that they can't get rid of this. It's something that's just here to stay.
We're in the Atlantic again.
Shay and the Templars are going after the assassin expedition.
Go team!
Anchor ahoy!
So, we're going to continue that initiative.
Master Cormac, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I was stopping to restock my ship when I heard the talented Captain Cook was here. We have a word.
At your service, as always.
I'm looking for a man. Captain Louis-Joseph Gauthier, Chevalier de la Baronne.
The explorer. I have heard of him and his illustrious family.
I must see him.
Who's sent to bury guards? Or not. He sailed east a few days ago on a heading to Anticosti.
Indeed.
I would advise caution.
Oh, I've been there before.
Then, I bid you good fortune. I will be sailing past Conception Bay, should you require further assistance.
Much obliged.
I've always been a big guy, but because I noticed how unhealthy I felt when it was bigger, I just wanted to feel like and my friend told me about it.
The Grand Master is pleased, Shay. What you did in...
An affordable GLP-1 that's FDA approved for weight loss. You can get started for just $59 a month with an active Thanks membership. You take an online assessment, then connect with a licensed provider. The alternative is right for you. Are you ready to see what it is?
Yeah, it's only a matter of time now before order is restored.
New York was never orderly, Gist. With hope gone, perhaps.
It couldn't have been easy for you, my lad, but you did what you had to do.
I keep telling myself that.
We're almost rid of the assassins in New York, and it's not as if the Hellcat didn't try to make you wear a fine overcoat. You had no other choice.
I chose to cast my lot with the Templars.
And we are glad you did, Shay. Who knows? Had you not, you might have found yourself at the end of Master Kenway's blade.
Or yours.
That's the spirit. Look, Shay, by killing Hope, you not only saved yourself and half of New York from the assassin's poisons, you also learned the path we must take next. Now our task is simple. Prevent a group of Paper Skull killers from destroying another city. All in a day's work.
A long day. Yes.
Not to be insensitive, sir, but what did you learn from the departed damsel? There may be an alternate route to the west!
Could be back.
Anticosti is famed for its shipwrecks. They likely believe no one would venture into such dangerous waters.
None but fools and madmen, perhaps? Watch out for those icebergs, Captain.
century, moviegoers have chased immersive experiences of meow.
Please accept my most sincere thanks.
Better head back to the morgue. Me. Set sails! Make haste!
We're off
Trim the yards off the winch! Trim us off the winch! Get the mates free! Reloading, sir!
The Royal Navy!
Still not getting used to it. King George's men will take care of those pirates. We've got our own battles to fight.
Sir, to full! Floating cargo for the...
Ready, Captain!
That was a far closer escape than I'm comfortable with. But we have what we came for.
Then we know where Deliver Andre's ships are headed.
Not quite. But we have the means to find out. We'll need Cook to interpret these maps.
Then we should set sail for the coast of Newfoundland.
Concept AI agent using Temple. So what's cool about my agent is the workflow code itself is completely generic. I just provide basic input to my workflow, which is a couple hundred lines of Python code. It's all LLMs without confusion. You can see that I've got my agent workflow. You can see the event history is beginning to be filled, me prompting out the LLM experiment. The agent has enough information to run its first tool. Let's confirm that and it will run. Also, I'm going to ask it to add a couple of days either side so I can enjoy it more fully. It has added a couple of days either side, and the news I want to go to Vancouver from LA with some search flights and yeah, this is actually using the real Strike API, so if I go to the lane base, it's not the lane base, it's the right lane. Click to that lane base, see all the details there. That is my AI agent. You can find the agents listed here in GitHub, and hopefully the proof of concept has inspired others into building AI agents using
If you watch some of my videos and said to yourself, who are these content creators that I want to talk to? I know that I'm not employed, but damn, this is really you never even chose to be a part of your algorithm, subscribe to, etc., etc. But after a shocking revelation that streamer Neon spent $1.4 million on clipping services, I'm here to tell you that everything that you know about content creation, about what you see on your For You page and Link's algorithm has been handpicked and manufactured and force-fed to you, and it's not by choice. Streamers are paying clippers and viewbotters millions, and I do mean millions of dollars a month in order to make themselves look bigger than they actually are. Santo Bam is manager of one of the biggest agencies in the industry, basically said if you aren't participating in this clip culture, this viewbody culture, then you're most likely doing it wrong. You're going to lose in the long run. This right here is just some streaming controversy. This whole economy is built off this fake momentum. In the past, streaming used to be about who could be the most entertaining, but now it's about who can look the most unavoidable. There's one pitfall that streamers are talking about, and we need to unpack. If you do this and you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button.
We're heading out for land, sir!
I don't have view bots. You guys are my view bots in a sense, so please make sure that the bots are here and subscribe. Now, back to the video. Switch before the clipping era. Is that...
This one's streaming, this one's streaming, that one's streaming. Bro, that's clip culture, bro. And speak they mind no more because they know they're going to get clipped out of context. It's not like clips out of context no more. Like, now that is what the general public will think about me. That's how powerful it is. Clips got too much power again. The whole world could believe something because of a clip page, right?
I'm like personally now really curious. How did you cultivate your community clippers?
So it all started, I was averaging a few hundred viewers. I started at like a very low pay per 100K. So the way it goes is they get paid based off how good they do. So I started at like $5 per 100K, which is $50 per million views. It was really slow, just getting people to come. This is before the clippers like weren't even a thing, like no one was paying clippers. But I just kept slowly building it up throughout the years, up in the price. This is now $1 million a month. So we're still trying to get that done.
Back in the older days, streamers used to win the game by being entertaining live. Press start streaming on your OBS or your phone. You do something that's entertaining, and over time you build a community that's based off of enjoying the content, the vibes that you bring, the community that you build, those types of things. See, the stream itself was the product. The live audience mattered the most, and the community was built in real time. If people felt like they wanted to repurpose your content, you could bet your bottom dollar that it was because you were actually enjoying it and not somebody who was just pay to play. But now in attempt to skip the line, capture that lightning in a bottle, and manufacture some magic, the entire industry has changed. The product in and of itself has changed. Nowadays, the live stream is no longer the product. The tweet that I saw on the research really put it into perspective. Somebody like Clavicular streams to 60,000 people on it, but the clip live viewership is astronomically different. Same with somebody like Nick Fuentes, same with somebody like Hassan Piper. There's a balance that is no longer there, and the clips become the main product as opposed to the stream. You don't need to be creative over long hours of time anymore, especially if you can create a 10-second moment that can travel the span of the world. Think about all these people that we talk about on this channel, and ask yourself, have you ever really watched a stream? Hell, have you ever even watched a video? Most likely you consume the clip via some sort of short-form platform. We're talking about crash outs, fights, disrespectful moment, a shocking stun, a messy accusation. All of these things are the clips traveling faster than the long form. But to be quite honest with you, it's what most people are into.
We're bearing down on those box tactics!
Let's see what unemployed means I'm covering today. Wait a minute, what the? Oh, no, this ain't it at all. Oh, nah. I guess I better start neglecting skincare. I guess I better start taking it seriously. I ain't gonna be able to do this. This is crazy.
You ever notice how some guys look better, even if they're not the most ripped or best dressed? I've usually got that clean, put together look, and it all starts with the skin. You can do everything else, but if you lack a premium skincare routine, then it's gonna be no good. That's why I recommend Tiege Handle. The best part is it's not complicated. It takes 2 minutes, and it works. Creators all over for a reason. And there are over 25,000 5-star reviews from guys with real results. So you can get into the gym, but you gotta feel comfortable in the skin you're in. Click the link below to get up to 40% off your first box. Free gift for $20.
Oh, wow, it's so clear. It's crazy clear. Thanks, Tiege Handle.
I watch a lot of nothing to say.
You be watching streams?
I be watching like 1 or 2 some like clips.
Okay.
So like, I'll be on the shorts.
That is some multiple consumption nowadays, I'll be honest. What's your favorite streamer? Oh, wow. Okay. Surprisingly snap. Maybe we go do his own
It's the version that is constant argument. As soon as I realized that you no longer have to be enjoyable for you just need those notable moments that people can hit the share button on their favorite platforms. Once you understand how to become popular, everybody's back. Therefore, they no longer strive to be better.
longer become this organic moment. I just want to electrical. What's so crazy about this, and this is like the hilarious thing about this video, like it's not an exaggeration that content creation isn't about being experienced. Like the previous types of content creation, you had to like the first step of
his personality is subjective, right? Like, what is good content and what isn't? It's like a very subjective thing. That's only that way is subjectively. A lot of people use this for boring as hell. And you might agree with that. Boring entertainment is
argument, one person goes to the shop. One person makes a TikTok video with memes and sound. Another person makes a Twitter one. Another person makes an out of context one. And all in all, you got 5 or 6 hours.
Master Cormac, I didn't expect to see you again so soon.
I found Levedon's travel plans. But the devil used some kind of code I can't figure it out. Maybe you'll have better luck.
How strange. This is a very old cipher. I have seen it once before. I could draw you a map.
Or you could accompany me. Help me find Levedon tree.
An urgent matter, then. Very well. We shall sail together again.
I gather you have some history with our friend de Leverand.
A history of instant loathing. I should have known not to trust my friends who embrace such a wretch.
My goodness, what could this fellow have done to inspire such enmity? I know it as one of a family of explorers, extending the boundaries of the known world.
From the brief amount of time, I can tell you there is no answer. Did you hear that?
Deep within the fog.
Could it be de Leverand?
Perhaps. This is a secret expedition. They won't be keen to leave any witnesses to their voyage.
So you can share it out, like it, bookmark it, whatever the case. These clips don't care what happened before or what happened after. They don't care about the characters.
Keep ahoy!
A fleet captain! We've found them!
Let us hope we're not too late. They have us at a serious disadvantage.
We're gaining on them. Morgan won't let us down.
It's
Too late. They have us at a serious disadvantage.
We're gaining on them. Marching on top of the
They have us at a serious disadvantage.
We're gaining on them. Marching on top of the
Ready to fire? If you saw somebody with 500 what would you think? Probably do.
Get off the way!
Fire quickly! Not underestimate them!
Still reloading!
Back off or
Almost there! Fire! Detonates into the wind! Fire! Fire!
Says that creators creators aren't just paying to grow in the different spaces that they occupy. They're paying to look like they already won at the game. So now the entire space looks like a bubble. Chips make streamers look avoidable. show them that, something is wrong with you. Drama pages make them look relevant. Reaction channels make them look like they're the topic of the day. Sponsors see this attention and assume that there's some actual demand behind this. Platforms see this attention and they think that there's some real influence going on. But the reality is that all of this is built on some sort of illusion. These fake views, fake clips, fake trauma, fake negativity, misleading narratives, artificial moments. It's all starting to